Tomorrow night, it's all about the energy for Clash in Paris. Welcome to Main Event.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria.
Getting the action started with the resilient and mystical warrior, who's looking to add another feather of victory to her collection right here today. We welcome you in, Blake Howard, alongside the voice of NXT, Vic Joseph. Vic, I know you're still feeling the heat from last weekend at Heatwave.
Certainly am excited to be here with you, ready to get the action underway. And these are two superstars I'm very familiar with. The first being Lyra Valkyria, a former NXT Women's Champion.
As Lyra certainly had an incredible couple of years here in the WWE, Vic, her opponent tonight, can certainly match one of those accolades.
Certainly can, and you know what? I think a lot of people have been sleeping on Kairi Sane.
And her opponent, accompanied by Asuka, representing the Kabuki Warriors, Kairi Sane.
Well, from the battlefield to the high seas as the Pirate Princess set for action. Both superstars certainly looking to make some noise, get the attention of Raw General Manager Adam Pearce. But as we talked about, Vic, two former NXT Women's Champions set for battle.
And they're two very decorated individuals throughout their time in WWE. I don't want to get it twisted. You're looking at Kairi Sane and Asuka, former WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. You're talking about someone in Lyra Valkyria, who is a former WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion. So there's a lot at stake here with these two women, because if you start to dig deeper, Blake, you start to think about championship pictures, you start thinking about championship contention moving on here through 2025.
And of course, the situation around the Women's World Championship a bit cloudy right now, so a lot at stake for both superstars.
A lot at stake, too, for General Manager of Monday Night Raw, Adam Pearce. I mean, there's a lot on his plate. It just seems that every week there's more thrown onto his back. He, though, has done a phenomenal job at handling all the superstars, all the situation that's been thrown his way, but I am very interested to see what happens with the Women's World Championship Mondays on Raw.
Talk about the jockeying for position in the tag team ranks that Adam Pearce has to deal with on a weekly basis. And now right here, as we're looking at two potential contenders for the Women's World Championship here, as the bell sounds are underway, Vic, but going back to some championship contention, how much frustration is Lyra feeling after being unable to recapture that Women's Intercontinental title at SummerSlam from Becky Lynch?
Well, wouldn't you be frustrated?
Of course.
I mean, there'd be frustration in going through your blood too, right? It'd be boiling a little bit. So she's got to go out here and do what she's done her whole career. Stay calm, stay cool, stay collected, focus on the task at hand, pick up a victory, and restart building momentum.
That was, of course,
and also hope that Nikki Bella can capture the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship so she could have another opportunity at it.
Indeed, as Lyra, of course, cannot get an opportunity at Becky Lynch. But in that matchup, Vic, what did she ultimately prove to her former mentor?
I think she proved to her former mentor a long time ago that she's just as good, if not better. If you look at the win-loss record between the two, it's pretty good for Lyra Valkyria.
As Lyra looking to stay one step ahead of Kairi Sane right now. But of course, in that matchup, we saw Lyra have her hands full. And seemingly now, Lyra's emotions, how do they currently sit as it relates to one Bayley?
I don't necessarily know that answer because, look, I don't like to speak for other individuals. I don't like to speak for other people. But when it comes to Lyra Valkyria, she is someone who maybe wears her heart on her sleeve. She tells you how she feels, as right now the WWE Universe reacting to Lyra Valkyria.
As Lyra, again, staying one step ahead of Kairi Sane. Big takedown there. Here we go. Hooks the outside leg. Only gets one right now. But Vic, flat out, if it wasn't for Bayley, would Lyra Valkyria be the Women's Intercontinental Champion?
Well, I would like to think she would be, but as Booker T would tell you, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Don't really know the answer to that one, so let's not play hypotheticals. Let's just talk about the here and the now. There's no championship gold around her waist, and her opponent is also looking to get championship gold back around hers.
That here and the now is Kairi Sane maintaining control, going to the top rope. We know how comfortable she is up there. Ooh. Lyra charges in.
You know, it's something else that we need to talk about with both these women. They have their eye on what's going on in NXT and the NXT women's division. You talk about a plethora of talent down there.
We talk about two former NXT Women's Champions right here, Vic. Of course, in a couple of weeks, we return to the place that Kairi Sane made it all happen at Full Sail for a major homecoming.
Cover.
Big shot there to Lyra, hooks the outside leg.
And look, there's a lot going on with Kairi
Only
Sane
two.
too, Blake. I mean, all the drama surrounding Io Sky, as we saw this past week on Raw. Where is she? Where is her head at? Is right now, what's she trying to do?
As Kairi Sane bringing Lyra Valkyria to the apron here, very dangerous part of the ring. As Kairi tying Lyra up here, Vic. Oh!
Yikes.
That's certainly a shot that rings throughout the arena.
I wish she'd come over here and do that to you.
Why do you say that?
Just one of those days.
As Lyra in a tough spot right now, and Kairi Sane, you see Asuka on the outside, Vic. They could be looking at a third women's tag title run.
They could be, but right now, Lyra Valkyria trying to block, trying to shift the pendulum of momentum in this matchup, able to create a little bit of separation, and let's see if Lyra's gonna fly.
Some dangerous waters here. And Lyra dropping Kairi Sane. You see Asuka starting to cheer on her tag team
Gotta
partner.
keep your eye on Asuka, though. She's starting to get a little too close.
And now Lyra looking to add another feather to that collection right here, Vic. She's going all the way upstairs.
Target acquired.
Just like Kairi, very comfortable.
Oh, no.
But a big miss, and now Kairi looking to capitalize here.
Miscalculation by Valkyria.
And we know Sane looking to go to the top of the stacked Raw Women's Division.
Alabama Slam.
Into the jackknife cover. And Lyra able to escape. Vic, this one back and forth right here. A lot to prove for both superstars.
We know we've talked about it already. When again in championship contention, I think also when you're Kairi Sane, when you're talking about Asuka as well, they're trying to send a message somewhat to Io Sky. They laid it down. Do not talk to, do not befriend, do not help Rhea Ripley. Maybe Kairi Sane let out a little extra aggression as this matchup goes on, but nice combination offense from Valkyria.
We've certainly seen that tension between Asuka and Io Sky. You almost wonder, is Kairi Sane doing that damage control?
Damn!
And there's a big spinning back fist into the cover. Will that do it?
I don't know how Lyra Valkyria was able to kick out. I mean, that was flush.
Talk about a stunner right there, but now Kairi, she might be looking to end things right here. Asuka echoing that sentiment. And now Kairi Sane looks to fly, Vic.
Didn't work earlier for Lyra Valkyria. We'll see. It looked a little bit too much. I don't know how Lyra's back up.
Sane is a genuine highlight reel here, going for it all into the crossbody, but Lyra rolls through.
Oh, nice change of momentum. Look at the power. Look at the strength.
Channeling the spirit of the Morgan here. Night Wing. And add another feather to Lyra's collection.
Here is your winner, Lyra Valkyria!
That win doesn't just build momentum. It also lets Adam Pearce know when the opportunity rises, I will soar, I will flourish. What a victory for Lyra Valkyria.
Valkyria's back was against the wall, but the inaugural Women's Intercontinental Champion pulls it out. And now Lyra looks to refocus her sights on some more gold with another big win right here on Main Event.